Welcome to the peer assessment training session. This video will walk through the process of assessing a classmate's work, providing meaningful feedback, and reflecting on what is learned from this process. Peer assessment is not just about grading others, it is about improving one's own understanding of sociological concepts and strengthening the ability to evaluate academic work. Peer assessment is important because research shows that evaluating others' work helps develop critical thinking and self-regulation skills. Engaging in this process allows students to spot strengths, identify areas for improvement, and reinforce their own understanding of the material. Topping 2017 highlights that peer assessment enhances learning by making students more aware of quality work and how to achieve it. Through this process, students also improve their ability to assess their own work in the future. The peer assessment should focus on key sociological concepts from Chapter 4. The evaluation will include how human behavior is shaped by both genetics and the social environment, a concept known as gene-X-environment interaction. It will also cover the role of socialization and what can be learned from cases of social isolation. Theories of self-development, including those of Freud, Cooley, Mead, and Goffman, should be compared and analyzed. The evaluation will also assess the impact of family, schools, peers, and media on socialization. Additionally, students should consider how social statuses and roles create challenges in daily life and explore the social nature of emotions and how feelings are shaped by society. As the peers video is evaluated, students should consider whether the concepts are fully explained and supported with clear examples. The peer assessment process involves several key steps. The first step is to watch the assigned peers video carefully while taking structured notes. The next step is to compare the content to the rubric to determine if all expectations are met. Constructive feedback should be provided, ensuring clarity and specificity while avoiding vague comments such as "good job" or "needs work." Feedback should be supported with evidence, referencing specific parts of the video that need improvement. Finally, self-reflection should be incorporated, focusing on what was noticed about the peer's approach and how it compares to one's own work. Effective peer feedback should be specific, evidence-based, and balanced. Instead of saying your explanation of Mead was weak, it is more constructive to say, "You mentioned Mead's theory but didn't explain how the I and me shape identity." Adding an example would strengthen your explanation. Feedback should reference specific parts of the video that support the assessment. Strengths and areas for improvement should be balanced to ensure helpful and constructive feedback. Professionalism and respect should be maintained throughout the evaluation. To ensure fairness and consistency, students will use the rubric as a guide for the evaluation. The assessment consists of 6 key areas: understanding of socialization and human behavior, comparison of self-development theories, analysis of agents of socialization and statuses, application to real-life examples, clarity and engagement in the video, and the quality of peer feedback. Each category will be scored out of 20 points for a total of 100 possible points. Evaluating a peer's work also helps students grow as learners. After completing the assessment, students will write a short reflection on what they learned from the process. Key questions to consider include whether the process helped deepen the understanding of socialization and self-construction, whether it highlighted areas for improvement in one's own work, and whether it encouraged more critical thinking about academic content. Research by Nicol and McFarland-Dick, 2006, shows that peer assessment strengthens self-reflection and leads to long-term learning outcomes. For submission, students must complete the peer assessment rubric, provide a minimum of 100 words of written feedback, and submit a certificate of 150 words self-reflection, explaining how this process enhanced their engagement with the material. Feedback should be thoughtful and evidence-based, serving as a tool for improvement rather than just evaluation. Peer assessment is a valuable process that benefits both the reviewer and the person receiving feedback. Engaging in this process allows students to develop stronger analytical skills, deepen their understanding of socialization, and improve their ability to critically assess academic work. Learning is an ongoing process, and consistent engagement with self-assessment and peer feedback strengthens academic skills over time. This process not only enhances performance in this course, but also builds skills that will be valuable in future academic and professional settings.